Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia. In an old school fashion, we're going to get straight to the video. So I decided to show you guys the hair color that I'm using because I know everybody's going to drop it in the comments and not pay attention when I say it in the video. So I figured I'd just show you now. But it has been a while since I have not posted. The cat is out of the bag officially. Your girl has purchased a house with her husband, and that process took 11 months, guys. My husband and I sold our house last year, had a new house built. It was delayed. It was supposed to be done in January. We actually just moved in on April the 11th. So it's been a very long process. But without further ado, I am back. So if you're on my membership tab, you've known this for a while. You've seen the tour, all that other good stuff. So I'll just leave that there. If you want to join, be sure to check that out. If not, I will have regular content posted now because now your girl is settled in and everything is good to go. So I have my client Ashley here. You guys have seen her before. She's been to me 3 times, and each time that she's come, we've done 3 different hair colors. So we did the one that went viral. That was a red into a copper into a blonde. And then we toned that down and just went from a ginger copper to a blonde. And now Ashley decided that she wants to go all red. She told me that she used to have red hair prior to coming to me. And it's been about 2 to 3 years since she's had red hair. So she's like, you know what? I want to do it. So I just got her all draped up. I have her bleach-proof towel on her neck, her cape on. I'm going to put on a backwards bib by Framar. I decided to get the Framar purple paws when they were on sale for Black Friday because I always use pink. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just try this out. I'm mixing some Schwarzkopf lightener. This is a 7-volume developer by Schwarzkopf with the Blonde Me. And you just want to mix it till it's nice and creamy. A little bit thicker than whipped cream, I'll say. And then here I am just showing you guys the Framar bib so that way I'm not making a huge mess. So I've already parted her into 4 sections, and all I'm going to do today is go in and just tap her roots and make sure that I'm getting everything lifted. I did do this twice. The first time I always go through is like a rough draft just to get the product on there. And then once I'm done that, I will go back and make sure that I thoroughly check each section and saturate the hair. And she did come already detangled and pre-stretched. I'm just going in and just getting out any additional tangles because this will make it a lot easier to get through. So enjoy this application. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. And I'm just so excited to be back. Oh, and I did not even mention, I'm still at this same salon suite. But because I moved, I put all of my cute girly stuff that was in my salon suite into my home. So with that being said, I use this room now. It's a room that's down the hall from where my old pink room was. And this is just a pop-up room because I'm only doing Friday and Saturday. You guys know I wasn't working full-time before anyway. I was working about 3 days a week, sometimes 4 if it's like a busy season. But I typically work 3 days a week. So I just took an extra day off to be home and enjoy, living my life. And I'm just doing Friday and Saturday, and that's it. So just be prepared to see that content. I have so many color touch-up clients. I literally took a hiatus from January up until April. So I took off the first week in January, and I have not done clients until the end of April. So I know they miss me so much. I really appreciate my clients for waiting for me, for sticking it out. I didn't really tell a lot of people what was going on. So they were kind of just like, are you good? I was just in this phase where I was just like, I don't want to post. I'm just ready to move, ready to be in my own space. Why is it taking so long? And that's just kind of where I was at in my mental headspace. And it's okay to take a break and disconnect. I'm one of those people that I'm going to put my phone down and just enjoy life if I need to. I'm not going to be that person that overworks myself and then I'm super stressed out. If I need to take a break, just know I'm going to take a break. And I feel like that's how life should be, do things at your own pace. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to finish applying this lightener and you guys enjoy. And again, drop any comments down below if you have any questions. And in the back, you guys already know I'm using Olaplex. I got my leaf and flower molecular oil. It's a whole lot going on. So yeah, just enjoy the application and I will be back shortly. So now that's the first coating that I did. And again, I just went back through and made sure that everything was thorough. And I do have the full tutorial on my membership as well if you guys want to check that out with the full breakdown of pricing and everything. And then here I am just adding those two bottles of Joico Red. And then I'm also going to use the Joico, what was it, Wild Cherry, Black Cherry? The one that I showed in the beginning. I just put all three of those in. And then I decided to add a little splash of some Adore Red that I just had at the house. And I just put that inside as well. I don't really use Adore ever. But I've had it in my house for a minute. And I'm just like, yo, let me get rid of this because I'm not going to use it anymore. So I just put a little splash in there. I feel like it just added a little bit of dimension to the color. But honestly, I didn't have to do that, which is why I'm just going to just mix what I have here. Ashley's already been lifted. I went ahead and shampooed her hair out. So I'm just going to apply this on her hair at the bowl while she is sitting at the sink and her hair is still damp. So here I am just showing you guys the Adore that I put in here. And don't fret, it looks super dark, but we're going for like a sexy red with like a wine color. So I'm just mixing this up until it is nice and perfect. And then I'll show you guys how Ashley's hair looks once it was lifted so you can kind of see like what level we took it to. And then I'm just going to apply this on her at the bowl. Of course, do her Olaplex treatment, shampoo, deep condition. Use the Matrix Keep Me Vivid shampoo and conditioner as well, just to make sure that the color does not bleed or run and it lasts long. And then you'll see me put the Matrix Keep Me Vivid spray in her hair prior to blow drying as well, just for that extra added protection and so the red won't fade. Because as you guys know, if you've had red before, red does tend to fade very quickly. So I always tell my clients, use cool water. Don't put a lot of heat in your hair. Make sure that you are, using a moisturizing shampoo, a color safe shampoo. Like I do that whole thing. Ashley knows already because 1, she's had red hair before, and 2, this is her 3rd session with me. But I just reiterate like, hey, this is what you need to do. So now that's all mixed up, and I'm going to show you guys how her hair looked. We got her to a nice level 7, I'll say. It's like a yellowy blonde, and of course her ends are just still the same color. She has that copper on there. And then I just applied the red all over. I started at the roots first and then worked my way through the ends. I let that sit for about 25 minutes. And then this is how it looks once it's rinsed out. Curls still intact, nice and healthy. She loved it. I loved it. We were geeking behind the scenes. I added some of that behind the scenes as well. This is just that Matrix Keep Me Vivid spray. And then you just want to make sure that you're putting heat protectant, which I did as well. I put in the, Redken thermal spray that they sent me. So I'm just showing you guys a little snippet of me blow drying her hair so you can see how the color looks wet versus dry. And I'm just looking at this red like, girl, you did that. Like, I have not done red like this in a while. And I used to do red all the time. Like, if you go to the beginning of my channel, you will see so many red hair clients because when I first started doing color, that's like the only thing I was really good at. So this just reminded me of like the one I did on Marioga and my friend Brianna, and it just looks so bomb. Like, this is when she knew like this looks perfect. Look at that blend, y'all. Y'all can't tell me nothing, okay? She was feeling it, I was feeling it. And yeah, that's that. So I just went in, I sprayed her hair with some S3 spray by Influence, and I'm just going in and pressing her hair with my Costa irons. I did have mine, but I didn't want to use them. And I kind of wish I did because the red did stain my pink irons on the side just a tiny bit, but you really can't tell unless you're up on it. So I'm just going to press her out. I am going to go ahead and trim her ends because it's been a while. And then she wanted just to do bone straight, but this day it was raining. So what I told her to do was like, yo, let's just bend it. You can wrap it, and then that way it'll fall and you don't have to worry about your hair looking like flat. So she was like, okay, cool. Like, she trusts me fully at this point. So I'm like, let's do it. So I'm just going to finish pressing her out. I'll leave the trimming here, and then I will show you guys the end result. So the mirror in this suite is behind me. Again, this isn't like my custom suite. The owner just decorated this extra suite, and it's like a pop-up room, so you can pay if you want to come in like into town and do hair or pop up or whatever. But she's like, you know what, if you still want to do hair, you can work in pretty much whatever room you want. And I did the owner's hair because she is my client as well, so that was fun. So I just showed Ashley her trim. Everything looks good, nice and healthy, nice and even. I always give my clients the mirror so they can look. And then I just went ahead and took a picture that I never even posted, so I might post that today. But yeah, this is how her ends look, very healthy. And you can also tell, like when we first started, her hair was at her shoulders and it's still getting longer. Her curls are still intact. Everything is still healthy. And this is literally her third hair color, guys. So that's why I tell people, like, you can be scared of color. You should be, because if it's not done properly, it could be very damaging. However, when it's done properly, it can be such a beautiful thing. So that's why I'm on here, because I want y'all to know, like, it's possible, and don't let people tell you that you can't do something, period. You can do whatever you set your mind to. So again, I'm just going in and beveling her hair with this iron. And yeah, I'm just beveling her hair with the iron, and then I'm gonna run my comb through it, and then I'm just gonna leave Ashley spinning around at the end so you can see like how it looks, how it moves in real time and everything, and so on and so forth. I am going to get the kids ready for school. It's actually 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this voiceover. So thank you guys so much for watching. For everybody that stuck by my side and still follows me and shares my content and was like, you know, just being patient. I really appreciate you guys, because I know for the last almost year I haven't posted a lot, and that's just because I was just doing so much. So just to get back into the swing of things feels so amazing, and I'm just so thankful and just so blessed. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this video, and I will be back with more content this weekend because I have more color clients. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I hope everybody has a wonderful and productive day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.